been locked in a vicious struggle for power. In that time, the United Nations says 10 million people have been displaced and one of the world's biggest humanitarian crises triggered. Aid agencies have long complained security threats and roadblocks are hampering their efforts to deliver vital goods like food to the people who need them. The BBC's Barbara Plett Usher has traveled to Omdurman to see the impact of this struggle. And a warning, you may find some of the images in her report upsetting.
Hunger stalks Sudan. The youngest are its weakest prey. Sudan has long seen malnutrition caused by poverty. But the civil war is causing famine in parts of the country.
So you have just expanded this ward?
Yeah, we've expanded this ward in the previous 2 days. We've added more 35 beds to the ward.
How many times have you expanded during the war?
This ward, malnutrition ward, has been expanded 4 times. So patients are now lacking of food. They're just lacking food. They came from areas that the food are either very expensive or very scarce.
Severe acute malnutrition. This unit is for babies closest to death. Suleiman is 2 years old. Here he can get treatment. But most cases like his are in conflict zones hardest to reach. Both warring parties have blocked aid. That's eased. Not enough. Elsewhere in Omdurman, the hunt for food begins early. A local charity is about to serve breakfast. Lines form long before it opens its doors. This is only the first stop for Naji Abdallah. I come here in hope of getting food for my children, he told me. Then I'll go and look for whatever work I can get to earn some money to buy bread for them. Community kitchens, they're called. They've sprung up all over the country. The UN says it has only 1/3 of the funding it needs. So here, it's Sudanese helping Sudanese. The elderly and disabled are let in first. 2 scoops of beans for each person and a bag of bread. There is bread and other food in the shops here, but soaring prices mean they can't afford it. Hajar Abbas is a mother of 6. A complicated birth has left her too weak to walk. She lives with her sister, who has 7 children. Our father was captured at the start of the war, she told me, and we've been displaced since. We're just here for breakfast and we'll go looking again. Sometimes we find food, sometimes we don't. Last in, these 2 little boys, barely tall enough to see over the counter. For Naji, no luck today. Turned away when the food ran out. It's clear that aid is desperately needed for a people who feel forgotten and are reaching out for help. Barbara Plett Usher, BBC News, Omdurman.
Now, here in the U.S., President